So in a recent interview with YSM Media, Hank Lundy gave his opinion on who wins between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. And of course, you already know, Hank Lundy says he picks Errol Spence to knock out Terence Crawford. He says, what's Terence going to do when the bigger man putting the pressure on him and right up in his face? And, he's entitled to his opinion. But see, I think it's a biased one because, Hank Lundy and Terence Crawford, they had their little issues outside the ring. He was disrespecting his wife and a lot of other shit he was doing, man. And then that shit transpired into the ring and he got knocked out in the fifth round. Hank Lundy was doing good in that fight in like the first round. Bud had to catch. He started slow like usual, but after that, man, the rest of the rounds was all Bud. He got iced until ultimately he got stopped. So he says when they asked him about what's Bud's power, what is his power about? And Hank Lundy's like, it's not more like his power. It's like I was overwhelmed, because I was lighter, man. He was about 160 pounds in that ring. I'm like, man, stop making excuses, bro. You got your ass whooped, man. You did what you needed to do. You fought. Stop making all these excuses, man. But he believes that Terence Crawford is gonna have problems with Errol Spence's pressure, and that seems to be what a lot of people say. Really thinking that we're just gonna have to find out. They said they pretty much he's saying real pressure is Terence Crawford's kryptonite, and he's like, what's he gonna do when somebody, the naturally bigger guy, is in your chest, and he still believes that the only reason he lost that fight to Terence Crawford was because Terence Crawford was much bigger than him, which he was. He was bigger. He's clearly a bigger man in that ring, but I mean, like, come on, dude. Now, I guess we shall see, I respect Hank Lundy's opinion, but I think it's coming from a place of dislike, because when somebody got to keep saying, there's no disrespect, there's no disrespect. And you can see his face and his expressions, bro. You know what I mean? He's saying it's a 50-50 fight, but then he's saying he got some by knockout at the same time. But I'm just like, all right, it's coming from a place of, is it coming from a straight unbiased place, or is it coming from the simple fact that you and him got history out the ring and then he knocked you out? Could it be that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was a good fight though, man. Hank did his thing for that first round until Bud just timed him and got him up out of there, man. Then did the stuck his tongue out in his ass like, yeah, nigga, yeah, talking that shit. Got him. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to opinions, man, everybody's entitled to that, man. You know what I mean? He didn't say nothing like disrespectful about Bud or nothing like that. But you still got to question where, like, because, they had history. See, when the legendary boxers was giving their opinions about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, I mean, everybody's saying that they was hating on Errol. They hating on Errol. But I'm like, bro, they have no reason to really hate on Errol, because Errol didn't do nothing to him. They have no real history together. It wasn't like they shared the ring or any personal beefs outside the ring. But Hank Lundy's a little different, but, we'll see, though. We'll see if Errol gets that knockout, man. But according to some people, it's gonna be, Errol's gonna retire Terence Crawford when they fight. So we'll see. But anyway, let me know what you think about what Hank Lundy had to say regarding Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Drop a comment, like, subscribe. It's Rebel Life Boxing. Catch you on the next one, and I'm off this. Peace.